Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Y'all know what it is. It's another raw video. So I said I was gonna come back on here and show you guys how I prepare my seafood boil and how I do my lobster, which is here, thawed out. It's already thawed out, so I'm gonna place that there. And my mussels. So today my seafood boil is going to be mussels, shrimp, lobster. I'm going to have corn. I'm going to have red potatoes and bell pepper. And maybe some sausage. I'm not too sure, but I want to come on here and show you guys how, because you guys want to know how I did my lobster. So this is the lobster. So what I do is I take my kitchen shears that I use only for my food, and I cut down the middle all the way to the tail. Do not go past the tail, because once you go past the tail, then you messed up. I have my egg. Oh, I'm going to have egg too. My bad. Sometimes this can be difficult, but... And then you just pull from side to side. Like this. I don't want to go over the egg because I don't want that to go into the pot. But you just pull. And you open it up. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to pull the lobster out like this. Just enough to the tail. You see how that is? And then what you're going to do is you're going to close this part. You're going to close it just like this. And you're going to lay this part on top like that. That way, that's how you get your lobster to cook in the oven. See, just like so. Now let me show you all this extra they got going on that I do not eat. I don't like. You know, like I say, I like my shit pretty. Okay, you see all this little extra here, this little whatever this is. I don't need this, and I don't need this, and I don't need that. So what I do is cut it. Cut that crap off. To me, that's all it is crap. Cut that extra. And no, you're not going to ruin it. No, you're not. That's why you use kitchen shears for only your meats and your seafood. See? And see how better that looks now? It ain't got all that old hanging crap. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. And this is what I'm going to cook it in. Now, what I do is I do put a little oil, olive oil, and I put that on my lobster, just like that. Just enough. And then I go with my Old Bay seasoning. And I season my lobster just like that. However you, whatever, how much you want. Then I put a little accent on it. Not much. I put garlic. And I already have my oven preheated at 350. And of course, my food got to be pretty when I eat it. Parsley flakes. So. And that's how it is looking before I put it in the oven. Okay. I do add a little water at the bottom. Not much. Just a little water at the bottom because I'm steaming it. Okay? That much. And then what I do is I get my little foil and I place it on top of the lobster where it's not really touching the lobster. It's just sealed enough to where it's gonna steam. It's not even touching the lobster. It's like kind of raised up, just like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put this in the oven, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my mussels. Okay, sis. Now, I'm doing this video for all you guys, but I'm doing this particular for my sister. And because she never cooked mussels before, and she wants to know from her little sister, hey sis, hey. She wants to know how I make my mussels. As you can see that they're already cooked, okay? Now, when you make your mussels, pretty much all you gotta do is just wait for them to open, and they're done. But I'm doing this because she wants to see how, you know, I did my seafood, everything, period, you know. So, what I am going to do is, what I'm going to put in my boil is this green bell pepper. I have my red potatoes, and I have my corn. That's all three of these is going to boil together, not the lemon. The lemon is for the end. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put my bell pepper in the water, and my potatoes, and one corn. So I'm gonna have all that, and I'm gonna wait till it comes to a boil. And this is the season I'm using for that, is the shrimp and crab boil. So what I'm gonna do is just pour that in there, just like that. Pour enough, honey, don't be scared, okay? And of course, I like my food pretty. Yes, I am putting parsley flakes. Yes. Parsley flakes is the key to your seafood, period. If you don't have this, then, I mean, I be seeing people seafood boil, and I be like, damn, where's they parsley flakes? Like, they don't believe in, I'm like, child, honey, no. That is not the business. So, I'm going to get my spoon, and I'm just going to switch this around. Just like so. And see, perfect example. Let me show you. This don't matter. This is just egg and, you know, whatever. See how my parsley flakes is already on my corn? Yes, yes, that's what I am talking about, okay? So, you will want that. You want your food to look pretty. I mean, I do shit. Hell, you want to look pretty when you're stepping outside, right? Hell, I want my food to look pretty before it go down my throat. Straight up. That's what it is. So, we're going to let this go ahead and come to a boil. And then I'm going to show, let me show you now. Hold up. So what I do is, because it's 2 packs in here. It's 2 packs, right? So what I do is, I take 1 pack that looks like this, because it's 2 packs in there. And what I do is I cut it open, and I put it in my strainer. I rinse it and everything. And then once this finished cooking and boil, that's when I add this by itself, okay? I don't add it all together. I add this by itself, okay? So, we'll get that done in a minute. Sis, let me show you guys something. See, this is why I do not add my mussels until I am going to put in my mouth, because this here, look at that corn already. Look at that. Look how good that look already. I'm eating this, right? So, the reason why I do not add my mussels, these are my mussels. Okay, now some of your mussels is already open, sis. Like I said, they are pre-cooked. This is the reason why I don't add my mussels in with that water. You see this little green part here? This little part right here? You have to clean that, take that off, okay? It's on the shell right here. Can you see that? So you have to rinse these and clean them. You see the ice that's on there? Now like this one, see how this one's not open? This one probably won't even open. So you do not, I want to repeat, people, you do not eat the ones that's not open, okay? Now I have some that's in here cracked up. Like, I have quite a few in here that needs to be cleaned. Look at all that. You don't want to eat that. You don't want to add that into that pot over there. Oh, no, 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 sister. No. So let's go ahead and get all the ice. And then you have shells in here that's broken up. So you better be careful with that. So let's go ahead and clean and rinse these and get them prepared to put them in the boiling water after we take out the potatoes and stuff, okay? Okay, sis and family, friends and family, I've already put in the mussels, okay? Now, I just put them in probably before I even hit play, or after I hit play, maybe a couple of minutes after I hit play on the video. So, what I'm going to do is get my spoon, let me rinse it. Oh, dang. I almost forgot. I almost forgot to add my shrimp. So I gotta add that in there with the mussels. Okay? So I got this spoon here with the holes in it. So I can pretty much just keep looking at them. You see how this one, y'all, you see how this one is not open? You don't want to eat that. You're going to throw that away. So anyone that's not open, you are going to throw it away. We are going to eat nothing but the ones that's already open. Okay, when I mean by open, I mean like this. Open like that. You know, some of them open, some of them come out the shell, that's fine. Okay? And my bell pepper is looking real good and ready to be eaten. Look at that bell pepper. Can y'all see that? So, I want to show you guys too. I already have my butter. I need to take the lobster off too. Look, I already have my butter with the parsley flakes on my butter. And I have a little oil in there, and I have some Old Bay seasoning in there, right? And I'm gonna put lemon juice once it comes out, and I'm gonna melt that down. So we're gonna go ahead and take out the lobster, and I'm going to show you guys what the lobster is looking like right now. The lobster is done, and we are going to go ahead and remove that. And I'm going to show you what that looks like, what that's looking like. And this is what the lobster is looking like right now. Okay? So that is done. So pretty much we're just waiting on the shrimp. Well, the shrimp is done. Pretty much everything is done now. I just got to get my eggs open. Look at this here. One of them came out the shell. That's fine. You just throw that away. Just like that. And we're going to go ahead and get this plated. And I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. We have plated for today. And this how it turned out. And I mean, oh my goodness, look at it. It's looking so scrumptious. That is my lobster. I have the shrimp right there. I have the 3 potatoes that I ain't gonna eat all. I have 2 eggs. I have 1 corn. And of course, my mussels. Yes, honey. Yes. Look how this plate turned out. Girl, pump your brakes. Cherokee, pump your brakes. You doing too much on her. And I have my lemon on the side because I'm going to squeeze it all over. And I really do not have to get any like extra butter, because you see the butter right here. It's butter like in the sauce, in the plate or whatever. So, but what I am going to do is I'm going to get some hot sauce, my Texas Pete, and I'm going to use that on my mussels. But look, y'all, I am about to ready to do my Monday mukbang. I sound like my sister. I am doing my Monday mukbang. And I will see you guys at the table.